Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I tell you what. For that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, it's Tua. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. Winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Hall to start the drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Rodgers firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, though. This is one that you don't want to have. That's a second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the first quarter. Certainly a shift that he wants to right quickly. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to pass. Tua. He is going to find Hill here.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing. Big yardage in here. They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ready?
On the jet sweep, here comes Waddle.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
A chance for Waddle on the return.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure, and here's the other part. Even when people... It forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21 to 0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Able to find Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way. Makes a great play on the football and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little more. Into the second half.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Pulled in at the 24. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tua now on first down. And he completes it to Berrios. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Braxton Berrios in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the round is on here in this first half. maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away from the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our E. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in this second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first. Very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Ball again on second down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, a run with Hall. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Now it's Rodgers. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points, because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
And the grab by Croft. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. 4th and inches.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 30.
Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That was well defended right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now here's a carry heading left. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.